In this video, I'm covering Minnesota's fastest selling zip codes in the entire state. So if you are considering selling your home in Minnesota and you're in one of these zip codes, you may be in luck because you may be selling faster than what you may have originally thought. Starting with number 5, 55101. That is St. Paul, Minnesota, and that is the 5th fastest selling zip code in all of Minnesota. When properties are listed here, they go fast and the buyers know that they have to act fast as well. And numbers 4 through 1, they go even faster than that. And with good reason that buyers are acting fast. It's because we have Regions Hospital, CHS Field, a great farmers market, Union Station, live music at Mears Park, the library, you name it, we have it. Of course, the state capitol as well. And overall, people that are looking for St. Paul. And as I mentioned these zip codes, think about why you originally purchased in that zip code as to why you're considering selling now. But those buyers have that fresh perspective. They're looking for a change. So think about what drew you to that property originally, to that area in the community originally. Chances are we may be selling to that same type of buyer. That avatar is what we call it as a real estate marketer and a real estate agent. With zip code 55101, St. Paul, Minnesota, it's not Minneapolis, so it doesn't have the same hustle and bustle as Minneapolis does, but it is still a city, so you kind of get the best of both worlds where you have a ton of restaurants and rarely ever do you even have to wait for them, which is amazing, as you know. But I'm not selling you on this. I'm letting you know how fast you can sell your property in 55101. And overall, that's between 35 and 40 days. So you place your property on the market and it's in 55101 St. Paul. You'll expect about 25 days-ish to go under contract, and roughly it takes about 35 to 40 days from beginning to end, making it the 5th fastest selling zip code in all of Minnesota. And of course, these are general statistics, so things are going to vary when it goes from community to community, or in St. Paul, condo to condo. So the best way for you to actually know how fast you can sell your home is making sure that you are doing an apples to apples comparison, or as best as you can get an apples to apples comparison. If you're selling a condo, don't be looking at the homes that have sold, single family standalone homes. If you're selling a condo, that's not apples to apples. Reach out to me if you'd like my help. That's what I'm here to do. That's why I'm making these videos for you, to help you. You may have originally purchased in 55101 because of its historic charm, because of the walkability, the green spaces such as Mears Park. And even with all of its history, you still have the upgraded amenities. So chances are those buyers are looking for something very similar. Number 4 fastest selling zip code in all of Minnesota is 55402. And that is Central Minneapolis. There's a higher population there. There's a little bit more stuff to do. It's more urban living, as you know, more high-rise type condos, more city views. A lot of buyers that are looking in this area typically want those amenities, which include fitness centers and pools, parking garages where they don't have to walk outside to get to, rooftop decks, concierge services. Again, think about the reasons why you originally purchased in 55402. Chances are you're going to be selling to a like-minded and similar type of buyer. You may be selling to somebody that's super interested in live music because of the Target Center, the Armory. You have the Convention Center there that's pretty much walking distance. Also walking distance is US Bank Stadium. There's a little bit more nightlife there, so maybe you're looking at selling because you want to move more toward the suburbs. I understand people make these moves all the time, but there are going to be those that are looking to purchase for exactly the reason of what I just stated. They want that nightlife, they want the walkability, they want to go to the garage without having to go outside. You get it. We are also looking at about 25 days when a home is listed on the market to accepting an offer and going under contract. 25 days. And overall, from listing to selling, we're looking at between 40 to 45 days. The third fastest selling zip code in all of Minnesota is, as you probably could have guessed, Edina. But specifically, it's 55424. Now, being a Minnesota resident, I'm sure you know this by now. I'm sure you expected Edina on the list, and it is. Specifically, though, the portion of Edina that we are looking at is north of 62, all the way up until Browndale area, and the west-east, we're looking at it being east of Highway 100, but west of France Ave. If you are looking to sell your home in 55424, chances are you purchased it because you wanted that suburb life. Again, so will the next buyer. So as we go to market it, we're going to target those that are looking for those school districts, the amenities, the suburb life. I use websites where I track where people move from and I target those buyers. This is no matter what zip code you're selling in. So that way we're getting your property in front of as many people that fit that clientele avatar. So that way we're attracting those that want to still be 15 to 20 minutes away from downtown Minneapolis or 25, 30 minutes away from the airport. They want to be in an area with the Galleria, with the higher end stores and accessibility, so that way they can travel in and out with ease. So when it comes to time frame, we're looking at roughly accepting a contract 25 days after you place your property on the market and closing between 32 to 37 days from start to finish. The number 2 fastest selling zip code in all of Minnesota is also Edina. This time the zip code is 55436. With the outline here, 55436 being north of 62, the east-west, it's going to be east of 169, yet west of Highway 100, going up north to Rolling Green area, keeping south of Meadowbrook Golf Course. So if you're in this area, you are in the second fastest selling area zip code of all of Minnesota. Now, as you know about Edina though, is not every single home is similar. You don't have those cookie cutter homes. So please do not think that because your neighbor sold for, I don't know, say 475, that you can also sell for 475. I want to make sure I'm doing the appropriate analysis for you and helping you do an apples to apples comparison, because if they have, 2 stories or 3 stories and you don't, or if they have a 2-car garage and you don't, or if they have updated their bathroom, their kitchens, have a new roof and you don't, I don't want you to think incorrectly. I want to make sure you're making an informed decision and that you have the correct numbers from the start. Properties in 55436 go under contract between 25 and 30 days again, and they take between 40 to 45 days to sell from start to finish. And in case you didn't know, the average for the entire nation right now is almost 80 days on the market. Minnesota in general is still very, very hot market. It's a seller's market, great for you. You have more negotiation power, yet you still want to make sure that you're hiring the right agent that will market the property and get the right offer for you that makes you net the most. My name is Ali Garced, Ali the agent on all social media. I am a licensed real estate agent and I'm for hire. My whole crew and I are for hire. So if you are interested in selling your property in Minnesota and you haven't hired a real estate agent yet, hire us. We are available. We do this all the time. We make sure that you are educated and that we have fun throughout the process. We love doing this. We do this all day, every day, several times on Sunday, because that's when we work the most, being that it's the weekend. And we look forward to your call. So once you know that you want to hire us, you can book a call using the link below. There's a calendar link. Book a Zoom call. We're going to hop on that Zoom call. We're going to meet each other, see if we're a good fit. We're going to sign the listing agreement should you choose to hire us. After that is signed, then we go over to your property to make sure that we tweak the final numbers, we tweak the marketing strategy so I can make sure that we're targeting the exact avatar from, the points earlier to get the perfect buyer for your property. We'll go over the numbers of how much you will end up netting, and we'll educate you every single step of the way, whether this is your first sale or maybe your 40th. We treat everyone the same. If you're not yet sure if you would like to hire us, continue watching these videos. I make these videos just for you, so that way you're comfortable by the time you book a call, we meet on Zoom, and we get to work. Which leads us to the number 1 fastest selling zip code in all of Minnesota. This is home to a little bit more of affordable housing, being in a convenient location, close to a lot of local amenities like shopping, dining, retail, recreational facilities like the Thompson County Park, Mendota Heights, Somerset Country Club. You guessed it, it's West St. Paul in 55118. If you are selling your home in 55118, it is the fastest selling zip code in the entire state. If you're a seller, you are in luck. From start to finish, homes are listed on the market and completely sold in about 35 days. And guess how long it takes from a house to go on the market to then go under contract? We're looking at 18 days, sometimes up to 23, but typically closer to 18 days before you list a property. 18 days later, you're under contract, and 35 days, you are sold. So of course you have the market to help you out, but I don't want you to think that you can just hire any real estate agent. It's all about hiring the right marketer for you, the right negotiator for you to help you net the most and sell at the appropriate time for you. So if you're ready to sell and start anew, I'm Allie the agent guiding you through.